The crypto markets have been in absolute shambles this week, but the good news is that we're making a lot of progress when we're talking about regulation and legislation. Remember that EO that President Trump signed to basically allow for $12.5 trillion from 401k markets, yes, retail money, to enter into crypto? Well, we are getting closer and closer to that getting approved, as well as different types of exemptions from the SEC. Let's go ahead and cover all of it because it's a lot. I'm WendyO. I talk everything crypto every single day. Make sure to like this video, drop me a comment because we read them all, I read them all, and subscribe, set alerts to get more so you don't miss anything. So let's talk about the first piece of information over here, okay? U.S. lawmakers asked the SEC to implement President Trump's executive order, opening approximately $12.5 trillion 401k retirement market to crypto. This was sent in a joint letter from the House Republicans to the current SEC Chair Atkins. And this is absolutely amazing, okay? Before Trump was president, the previous administration, Gary Gensler didn't let anybody do anything. He actually went and directly attacked good companies that tried to go in to comply, to register, do whatever it is. So this is absolutely wonderful. And just because we have an executive order doesn't mean that it is official. Yeah, there's still different regulatory bodies, different types of agencies of public servants that have to oversee things. So also with this story here, they urge the implementation of Trump's executive order 14330, and that basically just aims to expand 401k access to alternative assets, including crypto. So basically, anybody that has a 401k, you can head over to your to iTrust Capital or whoever that may be, even the folks, wherever it is, say, hey, this is what we want to do. Or you can contact your financial advisors. Do what works for you, okay? Now, with that being said, the goal is to help 90 million Americans enhance retirement savings, and lawmakers cited potential for better risk-adjusted returns. Because again, most of us are not going to touch our 401ks for 40 years. We generally start putting money into those around 25. I started, I think, at 20 or 19 because I started working early. And you can't touch it till 65, something like that. So it's basically money that's not going to be touched for 40 years. And me personally, Bitcoin is a wonderful choice. I started investing in Bitcoin in 2017. Again, not financial advice. Bought Bitcoin around $7,000. And now it's trading over $100,000. Next piece of information over here. The White House eyes year-end finish line for sweeping crypto market structure. Basically, the White House wants to put out comprehensive crypto market structure by end of 2025, which would include the Clarity Act, that type of stuff, what we can and can't do. Patrick Witt, White House Crypto Counsel, says bill is progressing with House and Senate collaboration. Cool, wonderful, fine, fantastic. And again, in the United States of America, you need to have both sides that come together for bipartisan support, different things, whatever it is. Anyways, last thing over here, okay? From the SEC Chair Atkins. SEC Chief eyes rule exemptions for crypto trading by December. Basically wants to introduce innovation exemption by year end to allow crypto firms to launch products without overly burdensome regulations. Exemption would be conditional. Firms might need to follow principle-based rules like periodic reporting, verified pools, or whitelist for certain token standards. He also emphasized the right to self-custody and said many current securities laws assume intermediaries. The framework aims to fit better decentralized and automated blockchain systems. Remember, Atkins has been a really, really big advocate in the past, indicating that, hey, we don't want to really govern DeFi. So this actually makes sense. Basically, what they want to do is if you're already an existing company, they kind of want you to just come in and give a rule that allows you to kind of follow basic guidelines and handle your business, but you still have to report and do different things. So again, this is allowing for crypto companies to come back to America, to operate in America, to do what they need to do so they're not breaking any laws, following disclosures, etc. So all positive, good stuff. I know the market's rough. You guys got this. No need to use high leverage. And we're very, very, very close to Q4 2025.